AVC Sports and 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon present high school basketball. Now let's go courtside for tonight's game.
Meet John Valentine, owner of Valentine Insurance. His new office is located at 739 Southgate Parkway in Cambridge. John brings 20 years of insurance knowledge to his friends and clients. Valentine Insurance is your local independent insurance agency that is dedicated to protecting you and providing the industry's best customer service. Whether you're in the market for commercial or residential, auto, home, health, or life, Valentine Insurance can provide coverage for all. They're professional, courteous, reliable partners you can count on. Valentine Insurance open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Evenings by appointment.
Good evening. Welcome to high school basketball presented by AVC Sports. Tonight, MVL Small School Division from Southtown as the Meadowbrook Colts have made the trip over to Southtown to take on the defending Division IV state champions, the Maysville Panthers. I'm Dave Hilliard along with Zach Chrisman. We've got all the action tonight right here on NASH Icon 98.5, 107.9. And also we've got a free live video stream available on our YouTube channel tonight, YRPtv. Thank you to our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. Great Clips, Bicon Services, Ohio Children's Trust Fund, West 40 Auto Sales, Village Hardware and Rental, Doane Ford, DeShrivers Pharmacy, Absolute One Window Tinting, Dutro Ford, Lincoln Nissan, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Abel's Electric Heating and Air Conditioning, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, and Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, all sponsors of tonight's broadcast as we begin our John Valentine Insurance pregame show. Zach Chrisman, MVL Small School is pretty much going to belong to the Maysville Panthers. Everybody else fighting for second.
Yeah, everybody kind of looking for that silver medal there. Tonight we've got a good game here. I mean, if Meadowbrook could keep the turnovers down to a minimum, they could kind of maybe try to hang with them. But this Maysville squad is just a whole other animal.
Defending state champs, and when you talk to other coaches, they're just always scared of the Maysville run. They get on those 9-0, 11-0 runs, and all of a sudden what could be a close game, all of a sudden you're just out of it, and it just happens that quickly. So what we're going to do, we'll take a quick break. We come back with more of the Valentine Insurance pregame show. We'll talk about the TK Auto Service keys to the game. We'll have the Sarah Wickham State Farm starting lineups, also National Anthem live on our broadcast tonight. That's sponsored by the Byesville VFW Post 3760. We'll be back. This is high school football. I said football. Basketball. I got to switch gears again. Presented by AVC Sports.
Meet John Valentine, owner of Valentine Insurance. His new office is located at 739 Southgate Parkway in Cambridge. John brings 20 years of insurance knowledge to his friends and clients. Valentine Insurance is your local independent insurance agency that is dedicated to protecting you and providing the industry's best customer service. Whether you're in the market for commercial or residential, auto, home, health, or life, Valentine Insurance can provide coverage for all. They're professional, courteous, reliable partners you can count on. Valentine Insurance open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Evenings by appointment.
Honestly, we've all been there. That place where it's past anxiety, past focus, where even reaching out to your closest friend feels too hard. I'm Crystal Reynolds with Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. We understand how fast those feelings can take over, especially with the stress of work, family, and life. That's why we've opened a mental health urgent care clinic in Cambridge, Ohio, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. No appointment needed. Just walk in. Come in today. Feel better today. Call us, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Mental Health Urgent Care.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of a guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WILE Cambridge.
Dave Hilliard, Zach Chrisman back here on the John Valentine Insurance pregame show. Let's get right to it. Zach, the TK Auto Service keys to the game. I'll give you the Meadowbrook Colts. What do you think the Colts need to do to stay in this one tonight?
Well, as I said in our first little part there before we went to commercial, keeping the self-inflicted wounds to a minimum. You got to be able to keep possession. Can't throw the ball away. Maysville's one of those teams when they start running with pace and stuff like that. I mean, they're running up and down. They're going to make you turn the ball over, and that just plays right into their wheelhouse of what they want you to do. They want you to question everything that you're going to do before you even think about doing it. So if Maysville can stay concise and within themselves, run their offense, I think that they stand a chance of keeping this a close ball game.
As for the Maysville Panthers, this is one of those games that if you look at it, I believe those kids on that team know, hey, we should win this game.
Right.
So the motivation is a key factor. I talked to Dave Brown before the game, and his program, they have standards. They have certain standards of the way they're supposed to play, and it really doesn't matter what the score is tonight. They want to play to those standards, and if they do that tonight, they will take care of business with no problem. Now, the Meadowbrook Colts, first-year head coach Andrew Nichols, they lost their very first game to Cambridge, but then they reeled off 4 straight wins to get themselves to 4-1. They beat Morgan, Riverview, Coshocton, and Crooksville, but the streak went the other way. The last 4 games, they have lost 4 straight. Sheridan, Buckeye Trail, Caldwell, West M.
A little bit of a skid.
A little bit of a skid, and then you throw in the defending state champs tonight.
Ouch.
And then they play Tri-Valley on Friday.
Man.
Who is going to present another problem for them. So tough little stretch of games here for the Meadowbrook Colts. Now for the Panthers, the defending D4 state champs, they opened the season with a 69-65 loss to Cincinnati Taft. They are undefeated since, and they have beaten Kettering Alter and Akron St. Vincent St. Mary, 2 traditional state powers. And then last year, just looking back, they beat Meadowbrook twice, 74-40 and 64-26. So they've definitely had Meadowbrook's number. Their last loss was to Meadowbrook on January 14th, 2022.
Nice.
They lost 73-70, and Jake Singleton was a part of that Meadowbrook team. Next game they play is Crooksville Friday, and you know what? They've got MBL games the rest of the month that they should win, but looming on the horizon, February 1st, Lutheran East, and then on February 17th, they play Bishop Hartley.
Well, and it's one of those things, too, where, you're the defending state champ in D4, everybody's going to give you their best shot every night.
Yep.
Everybody's got you circled on the calendar. I'm sure Meadowbrook and Coach Nichols, they've been talking this up all week. Hey, we've got some big dogs coming to us, this Friday night. So we've really got to bring our A game here. I'm sure that they're primed and ready to really get out here and make a statement.
We'll take one more quick break. We'll wrap things up here on the Valentine Insurance pregame show, and we'll have the Sarah Wickerham State Farm starting lineup. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
Shriver's Pharmacy is a proud supporter of Ohio high school sports, wishing all area athletes, coaches, and parents a healthy and successful season. When you play, play with heart. Local and independent since 1979. Shriver's Pharmacy, because we care.
Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of high school basketball. Contact one of the 42 agencies writing for Patrons Buckeye for a quote from your local insurance company covering Ohio. Whether you need coverage for your home, mobile home, seasonal home, garage, farm equipment, Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is located in Caldwell, Ohio, and can help. Visit our website at patronsbuckeye.com.
Dave Hilliard, Zach Chrisman back here at Southtown. We've got an MVL basketball game tonight. Meadowbrook taking on Maysville. And we've just been through on the John Valentine Insurance pregame show. We talked about the TK Auto Service keys to the game. Coming up shortly here, we'll talk about the Sarah Wickerham State Farm starting lineups as we're getting ready to wind things down here. Zach, not too early to talk about the tournament because this is going to be halfway through. And right now, Maysville looking pretty sweet to be that number 1 seed as it comes up for tournament time.
I'd be surprised if they're not.
Well, they probably should be. You would think they're going to be the number 1 seed. Now, one of the things I like about high school basketball, especially here at Maysville, they've got the giant United States flag that they drop from the ceiling, and they have from the for the national anthem. John Glenn has one of those now. So it's really one of those just great things that you see in high school basketball. And I love it when they start doing this because it's just been one of those things that's, it kind of caught fire. People started doing it, and now all of a sudden it seems like everybody has got one of those flags hanging down from the rafters. So we're getting ready here for the starting lineups, but first we're going to have the national anthem. Again, that's brought to you by the Maysville VFW Post 3760. We stay here for live coverage. We're going through the final announcements here at Maysville about being good sports and not yelling at the officials, Zach. So
yeah, let's not do that. I'll try my best as well.
We won't do that. But right now, the national anthem, and again, it is presented by Maysville VFW Post 3760, a new sponsor. We certainly appreciate them jumping onto our coverage here on AVC Sports of high school basketball. Again, national anthem presented to you tonight by the Maysville VFW Post 3760.
At this time, we ask that you please rise and gentlemen kindly remove your hats. Tonight, let's welcome the Maysville Band under the direction of Mr. Patrick Murphy as they perform the national anthem.
National anthem again presented by Maysville VFW Post 3760.
Shout out to the Maysville Pep Band. Great
Yes.
as always.
It's time for the Sarah Wickerham State Farm Insurance starting lineups. First, Zach, I'll give you the Meadowbrook Colts. You can give us our starting lineups for the Meadowbrook Colts.
You've got it. Number 1, Michael Ray, junior guard, coming in at 6'3". Number 2, Mason Campbell, senior guard, coming in at 6'2". We've got number 3, Jake Burris, senior guard, coming in at 5'11". We've got Blake Lappert, number 11, sophomore guard at 5'9". And number 35, Brendan Rice, junior post player, coming in at 6'3", rounding out the starting lineup for the Meadowbrook Colts.
For the Maysville Panthers, and I think I could do this starting lineup in my sleep. Tonight is my 30th broadcast of Maysville Panther basketball since I started working for AVC Sports. And it feels like I have a personal relationship with all of these players because I've been talking about them for so long. But the starting lineup, number 0, Gator Nichols. He's a 6-foot senior, and he is the returning Division IV Player of the Year in the state of Ohio.
Well deserved.
Cade Rock, a 6'4 senior, number 4. Number 11, Landon Iden. He is a 5'11 senior. Number 23, Kane Roerig, a 6'5 senior. And number 24, Jordan Watson, a 6'3 senior, rounds out the starting lineup for Coach Dave Brown's Maysville Panthers. And every time I need to mention that Dave Brown is a Muskingum basketball alum. So Dave Brown, one of the supporters of the Muskingum basketball program. Head coach Nathan Wally here tonight of Muskingum, checking out some of the players. And I will say that, yes, we're recruiting a number of those young folks from Maysville.
As you should.
And that's why he is here in attendance tonight. And as it stands, we don't really see any other schools here tonight. So we like it that way when nobody else shows up. So
yeah, it's not a bad gig to have when you're the only recruit in the room.
We like that. We do like that. So anyway, wrapping things up here on the Valentine Insurance pregame show, we forgot one major sponsor, Zach. Lock 9 Pizza.
Oh, man.
Our player of the game
could we
sponsor. And I'm a little bit jealous because AVC is broadcasting a game from Philo tonight. John Glenn is down there.
But you're not there.
And I'm not there, and I'm not eating my pregame meal at Lock 9 Pizza. Mike Snively is there tonight, and I'm going to venture to say that Mike Snively ate some Lock 9 Pizza. Although, Mike is trying to eat his way through the menu. He's trying to get everything on the menu at
You might
least
as well.
once.
I'm sure he took a bite for you.
He probably did. So, again, Lock 9 Pizza, the sponsor of our player of the game, and we try to spread the wealth on those. It is easy to do in Maysville because every game, it seems to be another player is the most valuable player for them in that particular game. The last time I was here, Jordan Watson scored 35 points, among those his 1,000th of his career.
Very nice.
So Dave Brown is trotting out a lineup with 2 1,000-point scorers in it, and there aren't too many high school teams that can do that, Zach.
No, definitely not. I mean, and like you said, any of these guys are ready and capable to pop off at any minute. Jordan Watson, Kane Rohrig, Landon Iden from the corner hitting some threes. I mean, anything could happen. And of course, you've got the man who stirs the drink, Gator Nichols. I just never cease to be amazed by this kid. I mean, just when you think he's out of it and he's got no shot, he's got nothing to look for, boom, there he goes for an assist or up and under, and he's an electric player to watch.
Well, we were talking about the major lack of upperclassmen on the Meadowbrook roster. There's 2 seniors, but both of those guys, as well as the junior class, they've been playing varsity basketball for the last 3 years. So they're not lacking for experience. So they've been used to this, and they have seen this team in action up close and personal. So I don't think at this point they have anything to be intimidated by. They're going to go give it their best shot and see what they can do tonight. So, and I'm certainly, you would expect that in a high school basketball game.
Yeah, and if you're anybody on this Meadowbrook Colts team, you know, like guys like Michael Ray and Mason Campbell, Jake Burst, they've been in some big games. You know, this is nothing that they're going to shy away from. So I look for them to come out hungry. And like I said earlier in the John Valentine pregame show there, if they can keep the turnovers down to a minimum and play within themselves and within their system, you know, they can really take a stab tonight.
Well, we are ready to go here from Southtown, Maysville Panther basketball. My 30th broadcast again. Maysville 9-1, 7-0 in the MVL. Meadowbrook comes in 4-5, 2-2 in the MVL. We'll talk a little bit about that at halftime, the MVL as it stands right now, and also we'll start previewing the boys district basketball tournament as well. Opening tip, Maysville in the white uniforms, Meadowbrook in the brown, and it goes to the Colts, and it's controlled by Blake Lappert. He brings it up, gets it over to Michael Ray. Campbell has it on the right wing, back on top to Ray. Patience here on offense early from the Colts. That's a good thing. Trying to get a good shot, got one in tight, and it goes up and in. A good move from Michael Ray. Went up through some contact and got it to go 2-0. Colts as we start here at Southtown.
Yeah, like I said, just nice patient offense to get it down on the post to Michael Ray. Good shot.
And they got Jordan Watson off of a screen, and he missed the layup. Colts on the run. They get it down quickly. Cade Rock out pressuring the basketball, doing a good job up on Michael Ray as he usually does. He is a defensive stopper for this Maysville squad. You know, all the other guys score all the points, and Cade just does what he's supposed to do. Down low again. Tried to get the up and under on Watson, but couldn't get it done. Into the lane, jump from 15. Shot no good from Campbell. Panthers on the run. Nichols, wide open layup, and he converts 2 apiece in the early going.
Yeah, Maysville really got a bad shot off there for forced Meadowbrook into a bad shot. That leaning fadeaway there by Campbell, not usually a high percentage shot.
And full court pressure as usual from the Panthers. Rock guarding the basketball. Campbell handling it. Now gets it to Ray. Ray on the left side. Hands it to Lappert. Lappert, left-handed dribble. Now gets it into the corner. And they dribble it out of the corner. That's Campbell.
Looking for
Campbell
something.
Being guarded closely by Gator Nichols. And there's Jordan Watson again. He is also pressuring the basketball. And that is one thing you're just going to see from Maysville. They are going to get after you on the defensive end, and they force another bad shot. Rebound to Rock. Here comes Jordan Watson to Nichols. 3-ball on the way. No good. Rebound. Rock's got it. Kicks it back to Nichols. Nichols penetrates into the corner to Iden. Iden says, give me 3 of those. It's in and out.
Boy, talk about not giving up on the play there. What a great rebound to throw that back out to Gator Nichols.
And a foul on the rebound. And that went on Kane Rohrig. His first, team's first. 5:50 to go here. It's 2 apiece in the early going from Southtown. Long cross-court pass against the press. And again, Nichols cuts off the dribble of Burris. Burris crosses over. Now gets it out to Rice. Rice over to Lappert. Lappert on the dribble. Layup.
Hey,
good.
Nice move. Little triple threat action there.
Strong move from Lappert. He puts his team up top 4-2. Nichols, spin move, hands, and that's going to be a foul every time. When you put both hands on the dribbler, they're just going to call it.
More often than not, and it's hard to stay in front of a guy like Gator Nichols.
And that's on Burris, his first, team first. Inbounded, and Rice had his hands on it, but must have still been out of bounds. So Panthers maintain possession underneath their own basket. Iden gets it to Nichols. Nichols to Watson. Now to Rock. Wanted to hand it to Roerig. Kane's got it out top. Now gets Nichols in the corner.
Nice pass.
Nice dump off to Rock.
Oh!
And that had to be goaltending, but no call. Lappert going the other way, and there's going to be a foul.
Yeah, that looked like goaltending to me on that last possession there, Dave. Meadowbrook getting away with one on that.
And that foul on Iden. I should ask our crack director, do we have replays tonight? We could look at that. Maybe. Oh, yes, we do have replay.
Very nice.
Brett Klein running the show tonight. Lappert's first free throw. In and out. No good. He's got 2 points early going. Second free throw. And it rims out as well. And the rebound goes back to the Colts. Lappert's got it.
Burris thought about that three and thought better.
Decided no. Iden gets in the passing lane. He gets a steal. And pushed from behind, but no call. I think Michael Ray got away with one on that instance.
I got to say, Dave, though, coming here and watching the games at Maysville, I mean, the atmosphere is just electric in here. You can tell how much these fans love this team.
Well, they pack it in here every time this team plays at home.
Uh-oh.
Lappert, Watson got on the floor after. They call a timeout in the backcourt. Didn't want to get that timeout, or didn't want to get that 10-second call, so that's a 30-second timeout, and their timeout sponsored by Zemba Companies. Again, another one of our new sponsors this year, so we appreciate them. As sponsors of our timeouts, this is the 30-second variety. Right now, though, Meadowbrook with a 4-2 lead in the early going, Zach.
Yeah, it's been a very strange kind of discombobulated first quarter here for Maysville. I mean, they're getting out and into the transition and, kind of running free with it. A couple little silly missed shots and stuff like that. But, yeah, Meadowbrook here with an early lead. I know there's still a lot of basketball to be played, but looks like Coach Nichols has really got his guys together tonight.
4.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Meadowbrook with a 4-2 lead. Both teams not getting really great looks at it here in the early going, but
no, not at all.
Burris in the backcourt. Now to Rice. Gets it back to Burris. A trap, give and go. Nice cut to the basket by Rice. He lays it up and in. His first bucket.
The big man, Brendan Rice, getting down there on the right block.
Watson on the other end for the Panthers. Now to Roerig. Kane gets it back to Watson. Watson penetrates down the lane, kicks it into the corner to Landon Iden. 3-ball, bang! Landon Iden with our first Allen Hunter State Farm three-pointer of the game.
That's a man you do not want to leave open in the corner.
The Maysville coaches say that Landon Iden is the best three-point shooter on the squad.
I could totally see that.
Dribbled into a trap, and they're going to call a jump ball. Nice job there by Cade Rock, the defender that he is. He got both hands on it.
Well, he just doesn't back down to anybody, does he, Dave? He'll get in anybody's face.
Both teams substituting here. Bentley Cedor enters the game for the Colts, as does Austin Warner. Gavin Ferguson enters for the Panthers.
Bentley Cedor, another physical player coming in for the Colts. I look for him to make his presence known as well. Oh. And
that's going to be a foul, and it's a block. It's a good call.
Yeah.
Gator Nichols does an amazing job of getting into places where he can draw fouls. Yeah, and he just did it there.
Yeah, he gets you off your balance, and it's one cut the other way, and boom, you're already falling back before you know it. So we'll see if Gator can get to the line here and put these two down.
They called that foul on Burris, which is his second foul. Nichols to the line. First free throw, up and good.
Got Lappert coming back into the game for Jake Burris. That's, like you said, picking up his second foul.
Nichols is very smart. If he's not shooting it that well from the perimeter, he just gets into the lane and draws fouls and gets to the free throw line. So you can get yourself an uncontested 15-footer, which he's very good at converting as he gets both of those. His team with their first lead, 7-6.
He's the Maysville's equivalent of Gildress Alexander. He's going to get to the line at least 10 times a night.
Meadowbrook back on the attack. Cedar with his first touch of the basketball.
Blake Lappert missed on that backdoor cut.
Hands it to Campbell. Campbell being harassed by Landon Iden. Cedar being guarded by Ferguson. And there's just nowhere to go because there's always somebody from Maysville right there. Really high pressure, in-your-face defense. Cedar tries to spin, now kicks it out top.
Yeah, Maysville defense on him like a cheap
Drive
suit.
down the lane, and Mason Campbell found a little gap. He lays it in. His team back up 8-7. Under 3 to go in the first quarter now. Nice screen there from Roerig for Nichols, but he can't get it to go, and here come the Colts on the attack. Nice move to the bucket, left-hand layup, no good from Michael Ray, and Cedar fought for the rebound, knocked it off of Kane Roerig. So
Yep.
Meadowbrook keeps it.
Yeah, Meadowbrook trying to give Maysville a little dose of their own medicine, and they got that turnover there and just immediately pushed in the tempo there to get in the cross court.
Evan Fox enters the game for the first time for the Meadowbrook Colts. Not much room to inbound it, but they do get it in. Lappert penetrates into the lane, and he traveled when he took off with it.
He's got a little ahead of himself there.
The official in the backcourt, I've done some games where he has given Mr. Brown a technical, so
Ruh-roh.
anxious to see if Dave's going to be on his behavior over there tonight.
Who's to say, you know?
Maysville on offense, trailing 8-7. Ball tipped out of bounds by Mason Campbell. Good job getting in the passing lane. Ball up into the seats here.
Going over there to check on the fan there, making sure that they're okay. Got to keep your head on a swivel in those first couple rows.
Meadowbrook will inbound it deep in the corner here, or on the sideline. We'll see where they end up with it. Now that little towel is not going to wipe up much.
I can't imagine. Yeah, I can't imagine it would. But hey, it's the thought that counts.
Let's get the
Brown
smallest towel we can get and try to wipe up some condensation. And I think a little bit of that, you know, it is a little bit. It's hot in here.
It is. It's very warm.
Hot temperature outside for January. I mean, upper 50s as I was driving over here. Sun was still shining, which was shocking. So
right. Beautiful day. Had people coming into work today wearing shorts.
It was a unseasonably warm day for January here in Eastern Ohio.
Well, and speaking of condensation, the Chicago Bulls just had that problem the other night. Their game got postponed as well. They had a hockey game the night before, and
condensation on the floor wasn't safe for the players. So now Maysville to enter the ball on the sideline. Landon Iden with the ball. Gets it to Nichols. Nichols gets into the lane, stops, fouled, and lays it in. Gator Nichols.
Once again, just a magician of getting the defender up and off their feet, going up with the shot. That's going to be called every time.
Foul on Warner. Nichols with the hoop and the harm. He's got a chance to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. He's got 6 points in the early going, and that's going to be 7 now for Nichols. Cade Rock checks back in, this time for Kane Roerig. Maysville with a 10-8 lead here, 2:25 left in this first quarter. So far, Meadowbrook has done a good job of handling the pressure in the backcourt and avoiding one of those big Maysville runs, but there's a turnover as they got it into a trap. Iden on the run.
Good defense by Lappert.
Tried to get it ahead to Ferguson, but as Lappert got back in the passing lane, knocked the ball out of bounds. But it remains Maysville Panther basketball. They'll take it underneath their own bucket here.
Still, either way, by knocking that ball out of bounds and stopping the fast break, you'll take that any day.
Nichols will inbound it. And he gets it into Iden. Iden over to Watson. Watson on the dribble now to Nichols in the corner. He's got a bigger man on him, and he wants to go to the rim, and he takes him and lays it in. And that's goaltending.
He threw. He. So I don't need a pick. I'm going right around this guy.
Just
clear
let
out.
me take it. You get a mismatch like that, and it's just he's not quick enough to stay in front of Gator Nichols, and Gator knew it.
When he really didn't even shake and bake too much on that, just a little jab step to the right, got the defender going the other way, and boom, crossed him over.
Meadowbrook to inbound it now. 12-8 Panthers. Under 2 minutes to go in this first quarter now. Maysville turning up the pressure in the backcourt. Now they get a trap on Cedar. Cedar, he traveled, but they didn't call it. Nichols gets the basketball. Thought about the three, gets it to Watson. Watson now to Ferguson in the corner. He tries a three. Bang! Gavin Ferguson with another Allen Hunter State Farm three-pointer. It's now 15-8.
Now, I hope we're not running into one of those runs you were talking about if you're a Meadowbrook fan tonight.
And there's another
turnover.
steal, and here comes a three. Watson, no good. Meadowbrook with the rebound. Cedor's got it. They get it up the sideline. Ray has it. And still being harassed by Ferguson. Lappert on the left side. Throws it into the post. Couldn't make a move there was Fox.
Nice
Lappert,
floater.
little runner in the lane, and he gets his second bucket. He's got 4 points, 15-10. Nichols, nice shot fake, gets the man up in the air, and he thinks he got fouled, but no call.
He definitely thought he got fouled.
He scores anyway. Clock moving now 45 seconds. It's 17-10 Maysville over Meadowbrook. Meadowbrook would like to beat the pressure and maybe get a shot attempt here, get something to break this run, but then there's a foul. That's going to be on Watson.
Yeah, and trying to press the tempo there and trying to maybe get a 2-for-1 look here with the quarter coming to an end.
35.4 seconds left in this first quarter, 17-10. Maysville on top of Meadowbrook. Having trouble getting it inbounds. They finally do all the way in the backcourt. Michael Ray's got it. Watson guarding him. Screen from Cedar. They switch. Rock now on Ray. Ray gets it all the way to the rim, but there's Kane Rowerig with the block. Maysville on the run. Nichols pull up three. Bang! Gator Nichols. Another Allen Hunter State Farm three-pointer. His team now up by 10. And they're counting. They better hurry up and get the thing in because it's going to be a 5-second call, and it is.
Yeah. Wow.
The clock was running, but Meadowbrook not in a hurry, and they got a 5-second call. 4 seconds, 4.7 left for Maysville now to try to score and add on to this 20-10 lead. Gets it to Nichols. Nichols in the lane, spins, fires from 15, no good. Rebound off to Meadowbrook. That'll end our first quarter. Maysville 20, Meadowbrook 10. We'll be back with second quarter action. This is high school basketball on AVC Sports.
Hi, Mark Kelly here with Icon Services, wishing all the local teams good luck as they dribble their way down the courts to a successful and exciting basketball season. As you're stepping back for that three-point shot in the fourth, we can be in the background helping plan your projects for that first period, getting your business ready for that big project win in 2026. With that, have a safe and competitive season, and remember, Icon Services as your sole source for commercial and industrial construction projects.
If you're having any problems with your heating system, you want someone who will be there right away to help. This is Russ Abels. At Abels, we provide emergency service for any brand of heating cooling system 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call us. We promise to get you up and running quickly and professionally. And if you ever need a replacement, we'll help you save energy and money with a new high-efficiency system. And we will do a flawless installation. If you need help with your heating, call Abels.
Second quarter action ready to get underway here at Southtown. Our Southeastern Ohio Credit Union scoreboard update. It's Maysville 20, Meadowbrook 10. Also, New Lex trailing West Muskingum 19-10. That's in the second quarter over on the hill at West Muskingum. Meadowbrook with the first possession of the second quarter. Ray with the basketball. Stops, pops, blocked. That's Roerig's second block in the last couple of possessions. Roerig flips it to Iden. Iden thought about the three. Now gets it to Ferguson. Ferguson says, give me 3 of those. Gavin Ferguson with another Allen Hunter State Farm three-pointer. He's got 2 threes, 6 points on his night to go with Gator Nichols' 14 first quarter points. And there could be another turnover, but not. It gets run down over there by Mason Campbell. Campbell trapped, stolen by Nichols.
Lord.
He read it all the way. He's going to lay it up and in. 2 more for Nichols.
You can just see the confidence of this Maysville Panther squad growing, as if they needed any more confidence.
And there's that run to start the second quarter, and that's going to be a full timeout. So we'll take a break as well on Azemba Company's timeout. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
Get the perfect mix of strength and style with this 2019 Ford F-250 Lariat Crew Cab at Doan Ford. Powered by a 6.2-liter V8 engine and showing only 80,000 miles, this truck is ready to handle any job you throw at it. Enjoy premium Lariat comfort, advanced tech, and the reliability you expect from Ford's Super Duty lineup. Whether it's work or weekend fun, this F-250 delivers. Stop in at Doan Ford today and take this powerful truck for a test drive at 66870 Belmont Morristown Road in Belmont. At Village Hardware and Rental in Barnesville, we've got everything you need for homeowner, contractor, and commercial jobs. From trusted Milwaukee tools and everyday hardware to pro-grade Valspar paint, trusted color you can count on. Plus, we offer paint mixing, key cutting, special orders, and commercial services too. And now, introducing our officially open firearms and ammo department. Fully stocked, trusted, and convenient. Whether you're working, improving, or protecting, Village Hardware and Rental is your one-stop shop. Drop by at 265 South Chestnut Street, Barnesville. Village Hardware and Rental. We make it easy to build the world around you.
Second quarter action continues here from Southtown Maysville with a 5-0 run to start the second quarter. They're up 25-10 over the Meadowbrook Colts. And there's another steal. Gavin Ferguson in the passing lane gets it to Nichols. Nichols in the lane. He's fouled.
Yeah, and that time he actually has a reason to look at the refs there like, hey, man, he just threw me straight to the ground.
That foul on Michael Ray. Michael Ray's first foul in this contest.
You can just tell the body language down there as well. You know, Maysville feeling confident, getting this run going. Meadowbrook keeps turning the ball over, starting to see some shrunken shoulders a little bit.
Nichols to inbound it. Get it to Ferguson in the corner. Nice little screen-to-screener action. Tries to get it into Roehrig in the post. Roehrig trying to create some space. He does. He misses the layup. Rock with the rebound. No good. Rock and rebound there. A nice Euro move to the hole there, but the layup missed there by Burris. Rebound dunk attempt also missed. Goal the other way. Landon Iden says, I'll take 3 of those. His second 3 of the game. Another Allen Hunter State Farm three-point shot. The lead is now 18. And you know, it was just a couple of minutes ago, it seems like it was a 2-point game, and there's going to be a steal. Nope. Thought it was going to be a steal. Nichols had his eyes on it. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound off, though, to Cedor. Cedor trying to move against Roehrig. Roehrig just waiting on him. He's going to block it if he shoots it. And Cedor changes his mind, gets rid of it. Running layup there from
Austin Warner.
Warner, and he gets his first bucket of the game and kind of ends the run. It was 8-0 to start the second quarter. Now it's 28-12. Nichols on the drive. Layup, no good. He thinks he got fouled.
Again, yeah.
And he might have an argument for it. It looked like he got hit in the head, and that's supposed to be automatic call. Cedor with the basketball for the Colts. Trying to create some space against Rock, and Cade just won't let him go anywhere. There's a three-pointer on the wing from Mason Campbell. That's another Allen Hunter State Farm 3, this time from the Colts. And that's 5 in a row now from Meadowbrook to make it 28-15 Maysville.
Yeah, we were talking about Landon Iden being one of the better shooters for Maysville as Gator's going to throw one up in the corner and nailed it.
Nichols with another Allen Hunter State Farm three-pointer, and he's got 19 here with 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Roehrig guarding Cedor. Cedor gets it ahead. It's right in the middle of the floor. Nice shot fake and move to the rim there from Campbell, and he lays it up for his 6th point.
Mason Campbell showing the versatility that he has there, hitting a 3 and then taking it into the paint the very next possession.
And they're going to call an illegal screen on Roehrig. That's going to be Kane's second foul. And I think Jordan Watson going to check into the game. For Roehrig, he does. Pickrell also going to check in. And Gator Nichols over there throwing up right now into a trash can.
Whoa.
Talked to Gator before the game. He's not been feeling well today. He said he had been sick and he had been throwing up, and
couldn't tell by those first
I'll
19 points.
I'll just leave it at that. Now, you know, Michael Jordan had one of those games where he was sick.
Boy, he really is getting into the trash can over there. Dang.
And Jordan Watson with a steal and a layup, his first bucket of the game. He gets in on the scoring party. It's 33-17, Maysville over Meadowbrook. They break the pressure. And a nice strong move to the rim, but no good. Michael Ray got all the way to the rim, but just couldn't convert it. Ferguson now gets it out to Pickrell. Pickrell's going to try his hand, and he nails a three.
Great shot by Pickrell.
He comes in off the bench. A nice find there from Ferguson, and yet another Allen Hunter State Farm three-pointer for the Maysville Panthers.
Now that was a cheap play there by Rice. I'm sorry. He really pushed off on that one.
And he didn't get the, as the kids would say, the ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie.
Watson on the attack, gets the rim.
Oh.
He's fouled.
Right to the chin.
Jordan Watson going to shoot a couple now.
Yeah, the physicality is definitely ratcheted up here in this second quarter for sure.
That foul on Brennan Rice, his first of the game. Second of the quarter here on the Colts. Jordan Watson will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. First free throw, good for Jordan Watson. He's got 3 points on the evening.
Maysville, generally pretty solid free throw shooting team across the entire lineup.
All their guys can step up and make free throws. Watson, second free throw on the way. Our free throws tonight sponsored by Kemp Insurance Agency, a new sponsor. So 2 Kemp Insurance Agency free throws there from Jordan Watson. Trap in the backcourt. Lappert gets rid of it though, gets it up to Cedar. Cedar to Rice in the middle of the floor. Three-pointer on the way on the wing, no good. Rebound, fought for, controlled by the Colts. Rice has it, gets it to Lappert. Lappert tries three, no good. Nice box out from Watson. He tips it over to Iden. Here comes Iden down the right side. Steps back, jump shot, no good. Rebound, tipped out to Ferguson. Ferguson going to try another one. He said, yep, I'll take that one. That's 3 threes in a 30-second timeout. Azemba Company's 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 41-17. Zach, it was 20-10 at the half. And right now, Maysville on a 21-point run here in this second quarter. And it's right now, we got Gator Nichols. He's walking back in.
Oh, he's back just now.
Trying to get him some water, I'm sure. But right now in the quarter, Maysville has hit 5 threes in the second quarter alone.
Wow.
They had 3 in the first quarter, so they got 8 here so far in the first half.
Well, I mean, that's a recipe for success, obviously. I mean, if you're gonna drop the tray like that, I mean, it's gonna be a good night for you at the office. But as we talked about in pregame, Meadowbrook has to really keep possession and quit shooting themselves from the foot. And I know that's a lot easier said than done with this Maysville pressure that's coming on them, especially this full court press that has been going on all game long. There's no reprieve from the defense at all.
Well, Dave Brown's happy about the three-pointers, and I'm sure Allen Hunter is because he sponsors our three-pointers.
Getting his money's worth.
And he's getting his money's worth as there's been 8 from Maysville in this first half so far. Meadowbrook yet to connect on a three-point shot.
And that's kind of been their kryptonite a lot of the times this year is streaky shooting and not being able to get their own kind of momentum going in that regard.
Boy, if you don't have any threes and the other team has 8,
it's kind of hard. Yeah,
that's a recipe for a deficit.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Which it is right now. 41-17. And if you'd like for me to do the math, that's 24 points.
I would love for you to.
Which is 8 3-pointers, by the way. So that's the difference in the game right now, to be honest.
The math is mathing then, okay.
The math is mathing. And all those kids that said you never use math in real life, look at that. There we are.
Stay in school, kids. Learn your math. Don't be like me. I'd have to pull my calculator out for that.
The retired math teacher here would
well, then you already got a leg up then. That's not fair.
Got some sort of discussion going on over there on the sideline.
not quite sure what we're arguing about. Is it a clock issue or?
No, Coach Nichols doesn't look very happy about whatever's going on.
talking to the scorer's table as well. So, they're trying to get a sub in.
Yeah. There are 2 horns during a timeout. After that first horn, you can't sub.
You're done, yeah.
So maybe it had something to do with that. We'll see what happens here.
All righty, well, glad we got that figured out.
Anyway, Jake Burris into the game. Meadowbrook gets it into Cedar. Cedar up the right side. Gets it back to Lappert. Lappert over to Ray. He's trapped. Almost a steal. Instead, a three-pointer on the way from Lappert.
Nice shot.
And there you go. Their first Allen Hunter State Farm three-point shot of the game. Lappert's got 7 now. And just as soon as we can get that out of our mouth, Kane Rohrig says, I'll take 3 as well. His first 3 of the night. It's 44-20 Maysville.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Here's one for me.
Well, Kane went off for 46 against Kettering Alter, so he is definitely capable of shooting the basketball.
Good ball movement.
A really good ball movement there from Meadowbrook, and it results in an easy lay-in for Cedar. And there's a 3 on the way in the corner, and Meadowbrook says, we're just going to keep shooting them. Landon Iden with another Allen Hunter State Farm three-pointer. He's got 3 of those tonight. He's got 9 points, all on three-pointers. Cedar in a trap. Gets it to Lappert. Lappert. And I can't believe he's going to call a foul on that.
After all, yeah, I was going to say.
After all the contact that there's been, there was that happened right here in front of us and very little contact. And they're going to call that on Landon Iden.
Maybe some sort of, hey, sorry I missed that one where you got elbowed in the face down below. Let me call this one here
I
for
don't
you.
know. There wasn't much contact to call a foul on that. Rohrig now guarding the basketball. Rice has it. Tries to get it to Lappert, and does. They switch. Rohrig onto Lappert now. Ferguson guarding the basketball. Burris with the ball. They get it into Rice. He kicks it back out. Good patience from the Colts. They need to get a good shot out of this possession. They get it inside. Ray squares up. Pickrell forces him underneath the backboard. Cedar, he's going to try a 3, and that's an air ball. Pickrell with a rebound. And here comes Jordan Watson for the Panthers.
Yeah, it's not usually Cedar's game. He likes to be a little closer to the rim.
And there was a little bit of space. Jordan Watson found it and got around Cedar, and it was fouled and laid it in. Cedar with his first foul. Watson with the basket. He's got 6 in the quarter with a chance to add to it here with this free throw.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit of everybody here so far for Maysville in this quarter getting in on the action.
Cohen Llewellyn checking into the basketball game for Pickrell. Cade Rock, he's going to come in for Ferguson.
Looks like Gator Nichols is back on the bench and sitting upright. We'll see if we see him again this half, but I doubt we do.
With a minute and a half until halftime, I doubt it. 49-22. Panthers leading. Jordan Watson trying to give his team the 50th point of this half.
Sure does.
And he does. He's 3 for 3 from the line. And he's got 7 points. Ray will inbound it, and the ever-present full court pressure from the Panthers. Rohrig guarding Fox. Ray has it now right on the M in Maysville. Watson reached for it. Ray got around him. They dump it off at the baseline. Jump shot, no good. And rebound off to the Panthers. Here comes Watson. Watson to Rohrig. Rohrig says, I'll try 3. No good. Rebound. Watson comes in, and they're going to say it is off Meadowbrook. Watson was going to take a swipe at it, I think, but decided not to, and a good thing he didn't.
Yeah, wise move. He knew his body was already way out of bounds.
Maysville to inbound it now. Iden will inbound it. Throws it out top. Watson catches it. Dribbles it. Looking for an offensive set. 58 seconds. Nice little cut there, and couldn't complete the pass. Boy, good offense there. Got it to the high post. Tried to get Iden on that back cut, but couldn't connect on the pass. A turnover for the Panthers. Meadowbrook trying to cut into a 28-point deficit, and it's stolen by Rock. He gets it to Watson. Watson goes all the way to the rim, and he's fouled. And that's going to be on Austin Warner.
Yeah, you saw Warner coming the whole way. He kind of slowed down a little bit and brought that shoulder up just to make sure, get through contact.
Jordan Watson with 2 Kemp Insurance Agency free throws here. 36.7 seconds to go. Meadowbrook with a 28-point lead. It's 50-22. And Watson's first free throw hits iron, backboard, and net. It's good. 51-22 now. Another substitution now. Owen Larimer checks into the game, his first action on the night. Jordan Watson trying to give his team a 30-point lead with another Kemp Insurance Agency free throw. And that second one's good. Jordan Watson 5 for 5 from the free throw line tonight. And he's got 9 points.
Gavin Ferguson entering the game as well.
52-22. It was 20-10 at the end of one, and this second quarter has been dominated by the Maysville Panthers. Clock moves now, 34 seconds to play. Meadowbrook trying to at least get a good shot at it, almost thrown away there. Ray's got it on the sideline, being guarded by Ferguson. They dump it in low, and he couldn't connect with Evan Fox.
Yeah, had the right idea there, trying to get down into that right block, but yeah, just kind of threw it a little bit out of the outstretched arms of Evan Fox.
Maysville now with the last possession of the half. 12 seconds, clock moving. Rock at the high post. Back to Ferguson. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound off to the Colts. Ray's got it, but he's being hemmed in by 2 Maysville defenders, and he couldn't get it past the free throw line. That's going to end our first half here at Southtown. Maysville 52, Meadowbrook 22. We'll be back with second half action and a little bit of halftime information. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
Honestly, we've all been there. That place where it's past anxiety, past focus, where even reaching out to your closest friend feels too hard. I'm Crystal Reynolds with Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. We understand how fast those feelings can take over, especially with the stress of work, family, and life. That's why we've opened a mental health urgent care clinic in Cambridge, Ohio, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. No appointment needed. Just walk in. Come in today. Feel better today. Call us, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Mental Health Urgent Care.
Looking for an incredible deal on a new Ford, Lincoln, or Nissan? Come check out our vastly growing inventory selection and ask us about all the low APR options that are going on right now at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
If a new vehicle isn't in the budget, let us show you a pre-owned alternative that is sure to fit all your needs without breaking the bank. We know with the running from work to practice or games doesn't leave much time for car shopping, so view our full inventory online 24/7 at DutrosAuto.com.
Best of luck to all the coaches and players this year. Have a safe and successful season from all of us at Dutro Ford Lincoln Nissan.
Looking to upgrade your ride or home with sleek professional tinting? Absolute One Window Tinting on Maple Avenue in Zanesville is your local expert. Our team specializes in automotive, residential, and commercial tinting that keeps you cool, protects interiors, and adds privacy with a flawless finish. We use high-quality films designed to last, giving you style and function you can trust. From cars to storefronts, Absolute One delivers precision and care every time. Call 740-819-1642 or stop by Maple Avenue today.
If your hair could talk, it would probably say, "Thanks for saving time on a great haircut at Great Clips. You used online check-in to put your name on the list in the app and made it to the salon right on time, thanks to getting a Ready Next text. Your hair would also like to add, this cut rules, and the price, a very close second. For a great haircut that fits your schedule and your budget, take it from your hair. Take yourself to Great Clips. Download the app today.
When life feels heavy, you shouldn't have to wait for help. At Allwell's Walk In Now, Guernsey County's behavioral health urgent care, support is ready right when you are. No appointments, no hassle. Just walk into our office at 831 Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and get fast, compassionate care. Allwell's Walk In Now, because the best time to feel better is now. Be well, stay well, all well.
We know parenting is a full-time job, and it can be easy to get caught up in everyday life. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund and our partners are here for you because we all need a little help sometimes. We can connect you with essential resources in your community, everything from parenting support to ideas for self-care. For the love of your family, visit octf.ohio.gov/love to find the support you need.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. And on the radio, I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of a guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WILE Cambridge.
It is halftime here at Southtown. Maysville with a huge 30-point lead. It's 52-22, and it was close early, but boy, Maysville got on one of those second quarter runs that they could do, and before you know it, the lead ballooned to 30, and that's where we stand right now. It's 52-22 here at halftime. So far, Zach, it's just been one of those. We just talked with Coach Wally here from Muskingum, and he said, you know, Meadowbrook's doing a decent job handling the pressure in the backcourt, but they're just not getting shots to go, and when they do, they're getting one shot and they're done.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where they're breaking the press decently well. I mean, as you said, the coach is just talking to us there in the break, but it's once they get across half court, everything seems a little jumbled up. The pressure is just seeming like a lot for the Colts squad tonight. You know, Maysville running that full court pressure all game. They haven't gone away from it once, but it seems like once Meadowbrook gets the ball down here into the half court and they're trying to run their offense, it's just suffocating. They can't breathe.
Well, this game 20-10 at the end of one, and then Maysville came out in the second quarter with an 8-0 run to start the quarter, and that basically started the onslaught here as they scored 32 second quarter points. A little scoring breakdown here for you. For the Colts, Austin Warner with 2, Michael Ray with 2, Mason Campbell with 6, Bentley Cedor with 2, Blake Lappert with 7 points leading the Colts, and Brennan Rice has 2 points as well. For the Maysville Panthers, Gator Nichols 14 in the first quarter, 5 in the second quarter before he had to go over and let's just say puke his guts up.
Is there an easier way to say that?
Not an easier way to say it. He has 19 here at halftime. Gavin Ferguson, 3 3-pointers. He's got 9. Cade Pickrell with a 3-pointer. He's got 3. Landon Iden also 3 3-pointers for 9. Kane Roerig with a 3-pointer for 3. Jordan Watson a couple of field goals and 5 for 5 from the line. He's got 9 points. That's a total of 52. And yes, the Maysville Panthers with a 52-22 lead here at halftime. Zach, we've got Lock 9 Pizza Player of the Game. What's the leader in the clubhouse right now?
Well, I mean, before Gator's unfortunate exit to the sideline and to the trash can, I was leaning towards him. But the way that Maysville's shooting the ball tonight, I could see Landon Iden taking home that pizza. I could see, a couple of these guys, I don't know. I mean, Pickrell shooting the ball well, Ferguson shooting the ball well. I mean, I could see any of these
Ferguson
guys.
is really, he's shown, I mean, he just gets it and hits it. So
yeah, I could see any of those guys, going on a run here, especially if Gator's going to be held sidelined out on this.
Again, our sponsors for tonight's broadcast: Doan Ford, Village Hardware and Rental, West 40 Auto Sales, Ohio Children's Trust Fund, Vicon Services, Great Clips, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Abel's Electric Heating and Air Conditioning, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Dutro Ford, Lincoln Nissan, Absolute One, Winnow Tinting, and Shriver's Pharmacy, all sponsors of tonight's broadcast. We've also got a Great Clips great play of the game. Zach, you got any great plays that stick out in your mind in that first half?
So far, I mean, mostly just the three-point shooting, as we were just talking about. But there's been a couple Euro steps. Gator had one, and it kind of went up and under on one in there in the second quarter before he exited. But I don't know. I've got a couple in my mind, but we'll see how the second half goes. If we're gonna what we're gonna pull the trigger on for that one.
Yeah, we've got a chance for some more opportunities to analyze things that are going on in the second half. We can make it a series of plays. Right now, I'd have to probably go with Gavin Ferguson off the bench with 3 threes there. He might be the Great Clips Great Play of the Game nominee for that one. Will we see what happens here? Gator Nichols out warming up. I would anticipate he's going to play at least the third quarter.
Right.
I know Maysville gets ahead in these games, and it's one of those things. You don't want to get somebody hurt when it's in the middle of a blowout.
Right.
But you also want to keep your team sharp because they've got greater goals than winning this game tonight.
Oh, for sure, and it's one of those things where it's not like there's not another guy on this team that can run the offense for Maysville. But if Gator is available and ready to play, as he's taking some threes from the corner here and just draining all of them, looks like he's ready to go. So I wouldn't put too much stock in worrying about him for the rest of the second half.
Well, speaking of, tournament is going to be coming up before we know it. Right now, the NPI rankings are out for the OHSAA, and in the East District Division 4, shock, Maysville is number 1. John Glenn is number 2. Cambridge number 3.
Wow, nice.
So you have 3 teams right there, Zanesville, Cambridge area, all the top 3 teams. Beaver, they are 9-2 right now. They're the number 4 team. Carrollton is 7-2. They're number 5. Claymont 8-3. They are number 6. 2 teams out of all those Division 4 teams will go to the regional at the Convo in Athens. And I anticipate once Maysville goes on the bracket, everybody's going to jump in the other bracket.
Right.
To give yourself a shot at getting to Athens. So we will see how that all plays out. Again, this puts us at the halfway mark for Maysville. This is their 11th game. They got 22 regular season games. Gator laughing here and kind of holding his stomach. And you know what? He wants to play. I'll guarantee you that. There's no way he wants to sit down. He wants to play, and he initiates the offense. Watson with a screen from Rock. Gets the ball tipped away, and it's going to stay on the Maysville end. I think he was trying to get it to Roerig in the corner.
Yeah, it's going to be out on Mason Campbell.
Maysville to inbound it. Landon Iden underneath his own bucket to Watson. Gator off of a screen. He's got space down the lane. Euro, strong moves, fouled, scores.
Back to right where he started.
Hoop in the arm for Gator Nichols.
Yeah, he's one of the best in the NVL using that Euro step and kind of making a little, just enough of a space there to get through there.
I want to say they called that foul on Burris. We shall see, and I believe it was. Gator connects on the free throw. He's now got 22 in the game. Lappert brings it up. Maysville now half-court defense. Backed it up to half-court. Roerig battling inside with Rice. Meadowbrook moving the basketball. Campbell now back to Rice. Roerig guarding him out top. Baseline drive from Lappert, spins back in. Nichols almost had the steal and said it's going to be a jump shot from Burris that's no good. Rebound off to the Panthers. Here comes Watson. Watson off a high screen from Rock. Gets into the lane, loses control of the ball again. Turns the corner, tries to flip it up right-handed, and no good. Stolen, and it's going to be a foul on Roerig there at half court. And that's Kane's third.
Yep, got caught with his hand in the cookie jar there. Tried to get the steal away from Lappert right as he was coming across half court. Just went a little bit too far.
Well, it looked pretty good, to be honest. 55-22 here, just under 7 minutes to go. It's a 33-point lead. If it gets to 35, that means we'll have a running clock in this one. And according to the rules, if it gets to 35, you have a running clock. As long as the lead stays above 30, that clock moves all the time. Lappert, little base jumper in the lane, no good. Saved his own miss, but threw it to Iden. Here comes Iden. Roerig, three-pointer on the wing, no good. Rebound, Jordan Watson gets it. Kicks it out to Iden. Iden says, I'll try three, no good. Roerig fights for the rebound, but tips it to Rice.
So that last foul we were talking about was on Roerig.
Yep. They dump it inside, try to get it to Ray inside, but it's lost again. Here comes Watson to Nichols. Gator into the lane, fouled, up and in.
Again.
Might as well.
I mean, he's just putting on a clinic how to get to the line tonight. I mean, even not feeling 100%, whatever, he's still got 24 points.
Gator had 19 at half. He had a 3-point play to get to 22. He just scored there to get to 24. And that's mystically the 35-point lead, and let's make it 36 as Gator connects. And that should be a running clock now in this one. And where the time really goes, Zach, is when you shoot free throws, because then the clock keeps moving.
It really does.
Meadowbrook trying to create some space on the dribble, and Campbell just lost control and backed up with it and went right out of bounds.
Yep, unforced error there.
Maysville inbounds it. Iden to Nichols. Nichols walking it up the floor. 5:26 to go in the third quarter. He gets it to Rock at the high post. Back to Nichols. Nichols will try a 3-ball this time. No good.
That was a foul.
Long rebound off to the Colts. Rock picks up in the backcourt. Lappert now against Watson. And he's lucky that one didn't get stolen. Gator had eyes on it. 3-pointer on the way from the left wing, no good. Rebound, though, off to Rice. Rice fights with it. Roerig did a good job of changing the direction of that shot. Roerig now tried to get it to his teammate on the side, but thrown away. Rebound off. Here comes Rice cleaning it up after the missed layup. Rice gets his second bucket. Landon Iden now with the ball in the right wing. Crossover dribble down the lane. His layup no good, but he's fouled. Landon Iden showing off the handles.
My Lord, that nice little crossover there gets him to the bucket, get to the foul line. That was a great move. I didn't know he could move like that.
That foul on Burris. I've got him for 4, but maybe I'm wrong on my unofficial statistics.
I love the unofficial official.
Landon Iden at the free throw line, shooting a pair. He's got 9 points on 3 threes, but misses that first free throw. And that is the first free throw miss for the Maysville Panthers tonight.
Like I said earlier, I mean, everybody on the squad can step up and hit the free throws when the time comes.
Iden eyes the rim. He's going to get this second shot. And he gets the second one. Another one of those Kemp Insurance Agency free throws that goes down. 59-24. 3:35 with the clock moving here in the third quarter. Panthers with the commanding lead. And that was almost an illegal screen, but good job getting some space now into the corner for a 3-ball, no good. Watson corrals the rebound, gets to Nichols. Gator on the run, pulls up 3-ball, no good. Rock fights for the rebound and it gets off to the Colts. And off ahead in front of everybody is Michael Ray. He lays it up and in, his 4th point of the night.
Slight cherry pick there on that one.
Watson tries a 3, and it's another cherry pick opportunity, but they don't see him. Watson stops the dribble of Campbell. Evan Fox with the basketball now on the right wing.
Blocked.
3-pointer is blocked. Gator gets up and blocks it. Ferguson on the run for the Panthers. Kicks it back to Watson. Watson 3-ball, no good.
Boy, the fire has kind of gone out from beyond the arc for Maysville so far in this second half.
I thought Watson, he spent a lot of time thinking about that one. Gator gets to the lane, misses the layup, but Ferguson tracks down the rebound. He's going to try 3, no good. In the corner.
Been lots of second chance points opportunities here for Maysville. They're really crashing the offensive boards very well tonight.
Out of bounds off the Panthers, though. 2:10 to play. Clock running here. 59-26. Down to just over 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. Meadowbrook with the basketball. Landon Iden. Again, all these kids from Maysville, they will get up and pressure the basketball. First thing you want to do for defense is pressure the ball, and they do an outstanding job in that. Ray, that shot fake, gets Nichols off his feet, gets to the lane, and he's going to draw a foul, and that's going to be on Ferguson.
Michael Ray trying to give Gator Nichols a little bit of his own medicine there, get him off his feet, try to go around him, but going to go to the line here for 2.
Good shot fake and move there from Ray. And that free throw, no good. Kemp Insurance Agency free throw.
Meadowbrook having a hard time getting the lid off the basket here in this third quarter.
Second free throw good for Ray. Kemp Insurance Agency free throw good. And here come the Panthers. Nichols thought about the three. Creates space, gets down the lane, and he's fouled. When he gets into the lane, he just is going to draw contact every single time.
Well, and I thought it was neat too. He kind of waved Gavin Ferguson off from that right corner there, and before Gavin can even clear out, he said, "Yeah, actually, never mind. I'm taking it right to the rack."
Nichols with 25 on the night, and he misses from the free throw line for the very first time.
That running clock, here we go, under 30 seconds, 59-27 in the third.
He was 6 for 6. Now he's 6 for 7 for the line. The clock continues to run. We're going to be out of time here in the third quarter very quickly. Nichols, second free throw, no good also. Here come the Colts, 59-27, 12 seconds left. Ray fouled by Nichols. And that's going to end the quarter because the clock's not going to stop. That's the end of the third quarter. Meadowbrook trails Maysville 59-27. We'll be back with fourth quarter action. High school basketball from AVC Sports.
Honestly, we've all been there. That place where it's past anxiety, past focus, where even reaching out to your closest friend feels too hard. I'm Crystal Reynolds with Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. We understand how fast those feelings can take over, especially with the stress of work, family, and life. That's why we've opened a mental health urgent care clinic in Cambridge, Ohio, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. No appointment needed. Just walk in. Come in today. Feel better today. Call us, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Mental Health Urgent Care.
Shriver's Pharmacy is a proud supporter of Ohio high school sports, wishing all area athletes, coaches, and parents a healthy and successful season. When you play, play with heart. Local and independent since 1979. Shriver's Pharmacy, because we care.
We're ready for fourth quarter action here at Southtown. Dave Hilliard along with Zach Chrisman, my main man Brett Klein running the show tonight. We've got the video on YRPtv, the audio
Patrons
on
Buckeye Mutual
NASH Icon 98.5 and 107.9. Maysville 59-27 as we start this fourth period. Meadowbrook with the basketball. Cedar hands it off. Three-pointer, no good. Pickrell fights for the rebound, but Cedar gets it. Cedar trapped down along the baseline. Drive down the lane, shot up and good from Austin Warner, his first bucket of the night. It's 59-29. Maysville by 30. Roehrig on the left wing. Gets it to Watson. Now Pickrell. Back to Watson. Maysville scored 7 in the third quarter after scoring 32. And that's got to be goaltending. Yes, it is. He got it off the backboard.
100% definitely goaltending.
Roehrig gets his 5th point of the night. And it's 61-29.
And as we talked about there in the third quarter, Maysville finally letting Meadowbrook rest a little bit here, and they're going to call the dogs off on the full court press.
Evan Fox with the call on the goaltending. He is a 6'8 junior. Shoo-wee. Good move into the paint, but the shot doesn't go, and that's going to go off of Gavin Ferguson. He got tripped up, but no foul called. Clock continues to move, though. 6:30 to play in the fourth quarter. 61-29. Maysville in full command of this one. Baseline inbounds play here for the Colts. Cedar gets it down low. He spins. Roehrig fouls him. And they're going to count it. I find that kind of hard to believe, but okay.
I mean, you're going to have that, I suppose.
That foul on Roehrig. Good move there from Bentley Cedar. He was very patient.
And that's exactly where Bentley likes to work down there on that lower post.
Cedar with a chance to get the lead under 30, which would put the clock back to normal time, but no. Rebound off to Larimer for the Maysville Panthers.
Meadowbrook dropping into a zone now.
Pickrell penetrates, kicks it back out. Llewellyn's got it down the lane. Now to Ferguson, 3-ball, no good. Rebound off of Pickrell and picked up by Seedorf. Seedorf's got it. Gets it ahead to Burris. Burris up the sideline. Lots of fresh faces into the game for the Panthers. Pickrell, nice job cutting off the dribble. Larimer now guarding Fox. Fox on the right wing. Jump shot, no good, but rebound off to Fox. He powers up, no good on the putback. Gavin Ferguson on the run. His team up 61-31. Three-pointer on the way from the corner, and that one is good.
Alex Ray.
Alex Ray on the board with an Allen Hunter State Farm three-pointer. 64-31, 4.5 to go in the game. Nice pick and roll there, but Fox gets it taken from him. Ray gets it ahead to Ferguson. Ferguson reverse layup.
Wow,
good.
Nice
move from Gavin Ferguson. He's got 11. We got a full timeout, so we will take a timeout as well. That's sponsored by Zemba Companies. We'll be back with more fourth quarter action. This is high school basketball on AVC Sports.
Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of high school basketball. Contact one of the 42 agencies writing for Patrons Buckeye for a quote from your local insurance company covering Ohio. Whether you need coverage for your home, mobile home, seasonal home, garage, farm equipment, Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is located in Caldwell, Ohio, and can help. Visit our website at patronsbuckeye.com.
Hi, Mark Kelly here with Vicon Services, wishing all the local teams good luck as they dribble their way down the courts to a successful and exciting basketball season. As you're stepping back for that three-point shot in the fourth, we can be in the background helping plan your projects for that first period, getting your business ready for that big project win in 2026. With that, have a safe and competitive season, and remember, Vicon Services as your sole source for commercial and industrial construction projects.
Fourth quarter action continuing here at Maysville High School in Southtown, 66-31. And let's visit the Southeastern Ohio Credit Union scoreboard. West End has defeated New Lex 59-26 tonight. Zach, you had a Cambridge update there as well?
Yes, as of halftime, Union Local up on Cambridge 25-21. That's a score update from my man Corey T.
Nice drive down the lane and score from Jake Burris. Beat Owen Larimer to the rim. Good strong finish there. Ferguson now with the ball, skips it to Pickrell in the corner. Llewellyn penetrates down the lane. His little runner's no good. Rebound fought for by Larimer, but out of bounds. 3:40 to play in the basketball game. 66-33. Maysville doubling up the Meadowbrook Colts. Meadowbrook on the offensive end. Warner guarded by Pickrell. Ray now guarding the post. Myers kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebounded off to the Panthers. Ferguson loses it out of bounds. That's what happens when you don't put two hands on the ball, young buck. Tried to control it with one, and he lost it.
Trying to get a little too fancy on that one.
Meadowbrook now will inbound it from the sideline. Austin Warner with that job. Looking to inbound it to Jake Burris. Another substitute now for the Panthers. Caden Dusenberry comes into the basketball game. Under 3 minutes to go with the clock moving. 66-33 Maysville. They will move their record to a 10-1. Double-digit wins here halfway through the season. Nice little move off of the screen there, but couldn't find anybody off of that. Dusenberry now picks up the basketball. Meadowbrook running offense, trying to be patient. Three ball on the way, no good, and a follow-up, no good there by Fox.
Boy, that just summed up this entire game for Meadowbrook right there.
Ray gets to the pick roll in the corner. Llewellyn now. Back to Ray. He's going to try another three ball. And it's good. Alex Ray
hit every inch of the iron, but hey, it's going to fall.
His second three of the fourth quarter. He's got 6. And Fox comes down with an offensive rebound. Nice pass, back out to Fox. Fox into the corner now, three-pointer, no good. Ray, nice box out. He gets the rebound. He's on the run. Gets it to Larimer. Larimer backs up for a three. He tries one, no good. Pickrell with the rebound. Gets it to Dusenberry. Dusenberry screened for by Larimer. Tried to get it to him on the roll, but knocked away. Good defense from Meadowbrook. Ray's got it, and 1:24 to go. 69-33 Maysville. 3-ball on the way from the corner. Alex Ray, you may have just won yourself the Lock 9 Pizza Player of the Game with 3 straight threes here in the fourth quarter.
If not at that, then at least the great play of the game.
Another Allen Hunter State Farm 3-ball for the Maysville Panthers. Maysville 9-1, 8-0. 10-1 after 9, 8-0 in the MVL Small School. Meadowbrook will be 4-6 and 4-3. They will be tied for second in the MVL Small School with West M after tonight. West M victorious over New Lex. Games within divisions tonight. There's a shot, but blocked by Larimer, and he stays after it, and he saves it. That's good effort, worthy maybe of the Great Clips great play of the game, the block and the save.
Who's to say, Dave? Who's to say?
Try to spread the wealth with some of these young lads that
get everybody a pizza.
Really watch everybody. You know, they spend a lot of time watching the Fab Five, as we could call them, playing for Maysville, and these guys coming in, playing hard themselves. Ray going to try another one. This time he can't get it to go, but rebound off to Cutler Carnes, and he gets a Dusenberry. 11 seconds left in the game. Ray thought about it. Dusenberry penetrates now to Ray. Going to try one more. This time no good. Rebound off to the Colts, and that's going to end it here in Southtown. Maysville 72. Meadowbrook 33. We'll be back to wrap this one up, and hopefully we'll talk to Coach Dave Brown in our post game. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
Hi, Mark Kelly here with Icon Services, wishing all the local teams good luck as they dribble their way down the courts to a successful and exciting basketball season. As you're stepping back for that three-point shot in the fourth, we can be in the background helping plan your projects for that first period, getting your business ready for that big project win in 2026. With that, have a safe and competitive season, and remember, Icon Services as your sole source for commercial and industrial construction projects.
Get the perfect mix of strength and style with this 2019 Ford F-250 Lariat Crew Cab at Doan Ford. Powered by a 6.2-liter V8 engine and showing only 80,000 miles, this truck is ready to handle any job you throw at it. Enjoy premium Lariat comfort, advanced tech, and the reliability you expect from Ford's Super Duty lineup. Whether it's work or weekend fun, this F-250 delivers. Stop in at Doan Ford today and take this powerful truck for a test drive at 66870 Belmont Morristown Road in Belmont.
Looking for an incredible deal on a new Ford, Lincoln, or Nissan? Come check out our vastly growing inventory selection and ask us about all the low APR options that are going on right now at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
If a new vehicle isn't in the budget, let us show you a pre-owned alternative that is sure to fit all your needs without breaking the bank. We know with the running from work to practice or games doesn't leave much time for car shopping, so view our full inventory online 24/7 at dutrosauto.com.
Best of luck to all the coaches and players this year. Have a safe and successful season from all of us at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
Looking to upgrade your ride or home with sleek professional tinting? Absolute One Window Tinting on Maple Avenue in Zanesville is your local expert. Our team specializes in automotive, residential, and commercial tinting that keeps you cool, protects interiors, and adds privacy with a flawless finish. We use high-quality films designed to last, giving you style and function you can trust. From cars to storefronts, Absolute One delivers precision and care every time. Call 740-819-1642 or stop by Maple Avenue today.
If your hair could talk, it would probably say, "Thanks for saving time on a great haircut at Great Clips. You used online check-in to put your name on the list in the app and made it to the salon right on time, thanks to getting a Ready Next text. Your hair would also like to add, 'This cut rules.' And the price, a very close second. For a great haircut that fits your schedule and your budget, take it from your hair. Take yourself to Great Clips. Download the app today.
We know parenting is a full-time job, and it can be easy to get caught up in everyday life. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund and our partners are here for you because we all need a little help sometimes. We can connect you with essential resources in your community. Everything from parenting support to ideas for self-care. For the love of your family, visit octf.ohio.gov/love to find the support you need.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WILE Cambridge.
Dave Hilliard, Zach Chrisman, and my man Brett Klein back here in Southtown after a resounding Maysville Panther victory, 72-33 tonight in this basketball game. Early off, it was very closely contested. At the end of about halfway through the first quarter, it was still a 2-3-point basketball game, but Maysville got on a little bit of a run, fueled by Gator Nichols, 14 first quarter points, and they led 20-10 at the break. Now, second quarter, an 8-0 run to start the second quarter basically started the carnage there for the Maysville Panthers as they outscored Meadowbrook 32-12 in the second quarter, and they jumped out into a commanding 52-22 lead. Now, the funny thing in the third quarter, you just put 32 on the board in the second quarter, and you got 7 points in the third quarter for Maysville, 5 for Meadowbrook in that third quarter. Still, we had a 35-point lead, and that's why the clock was running, and that's why this game ended rather quickly tonight. And then the fourth quarter, 13 points for Maysville, 6 for Meadowbrook, and that's where we end up in this final, 72-33 in favor of the Maysville Panthers. And it was just one of those where you start that avalanche of points and you just can't stop it, and they fuel it by their defense. It's defense and good shooting, and before you know it, you're staring at a pretty huge deficit.
Well, exactly that, and it's one of those things, too, where Meadowbrook really could have maybe tried to close that gap, but they had their own offensive woes there in the third quarter as well. Like you said, only scoring 5 points. That could have been somewhere where they could have shifted the momentum a little bit back into their side of the ball, of the court, but just didn't seem to go that way. Neither team scoring very well in the third quarter, but that obviously changed going into the fourth for Maysville.
Let's go through the scoring breakdown here for Meadowbrook. Austin Warner with 4, Michael Ray with 5, Mason Campbell with 6, Jake Burris with 2, Bentley Cedor with 4, Blake Lapper, he had 7, and then Brennan Rice with 4 for the Meadowbrook Colts, total of 33. For the Maysville Panthers, Gator Nichols leading the way, 25 points, 19 of those in the first half. Gavin Ferguson in double figures with 11. Cade Pickerel with a three-pointer for 3. Alex Gray with 9 points, all in the fourth quarter. Landon Iden with 10 points. Kane Rohrig with 5. That doesn't seem like much, but defensively, Kane, a couple blocks, rebounds, just does everything. He and both Cade Rock. I mean, I don't think Cade had a shot attempt tonight, but he rebounds, he plays defense. He's just one of those guys that does what you need done, and he gets it done tonight. Jordan Watson also with 9 points tonight, all those in the second quarter. And it really doesn't matter on this Maysville Panther team. Whoever gets the points, they just want to win, and they keep doing it as they now run their record to 10-1. Overall, 8-0 in the conference. Meadowbrook, as we said, 4-6 now. 4-3, they are tied with West M in the MVL Small School Division. Over in the big school, John Glenn playing down at Philo tonight. They were up. They lead that division, and can you give him that thing? What's that? All right, that's good. That's good. Coach Jared Cox going to join us here in the post game. Hi, Jared.
Hey, how's it going?
I always tell Coach Brown, hey, he's like, sometimes I forget, and I'm like, you know what? If Jared comes up, that's cool because Jared is a talker. So he always does a good interview post game. So I asked Dave before the game, Jared, and this is one, you look at the game on paper, hey, we're supposed to win.
Right.
How do you motivate your guys to play in these games? And he's talked about a little bit, you guys have a certain standard, and you expect your guys to play that way no matter what.
Yeah, that's we talk about that no matter who we're playing. I mean, we always say that Maysville basketball is a brand,
right?
And we have a standard and expectation of how we want to play, and we're going to hold you to that every single day, every single night, no matter who we're playing. And I think another thing, we talked to him before the game a little bit about, challenge yourself, right?
Yep.
It's not about your opponent. It's not about who you're playing. Let's challenge ourselves. Let's set goals for ourselves and challenge ourselves.
Well, you certainly did that tonight. Gator Nichols over there throwing up, but I talked to him over there before the game. He said he'd been sick all day. He'd been throwing up, and he looked okay. I mean, he scored 14 in the first quarter. He looked pretty good, but then I saw him run for the trash can. I knew things weren't going well for him over there, but still, good night for Gator. 25. He does those Gator things. He finds a way to get into lane and draw fouls, and he's really good at it. And he just continues to keeps playing the way Gator plays.
Yeah, we always say he's a really, really good player, and even when he sprinted over and he's throwing up, and as soon as he comes back, he wants to go back in the game. He's just a competitor.
Well, I said, in this when you're warming up for second half, I'm like, he looks fine, and of course he wants to play.
Yeah,
and of course, he's going to find a way to get back out there. But one of those, when you get the running clock, the game goes so much faster when that's happening.
Coach Brown turned around there at the end of the third quarter. He said, that quarter went so fast. I said, well, it's only 8 minutes, buddy.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be quick when you get the running clock. Now, coming up next, you've got Crooksville Friday, and I believe that one's here.
Yes.
Okay, so you've got them Friday. You got some other MVL games coming up here in January, but I hate for you to look ahead, but I'm going to.
Okay.
You got Lutheran East looming on February 1st, and that's going to be a challenge.
Yeah, we knew at the beginning of the year that, we needed to challenge our guys. Our non-league schedule, we'd argue is as good as any non-league schedule in the state. We just wanted to really challenge our guys, and that's one of those games, and that's one of those non-league games that we really wanted to challenge them.
And I look forward to that, and also Hartley is on the schedule, last game of the regular season, so right before the tournament begins. Hey, speaking of the tournament, NPI rankings out. You guys are number 1, of course, in Division 4 East District, but boy, lots of good basketball out there in Division 4. 2 teams going to make it to the regional. And, of course, I was at, I didn't broadcast the game Tuesday, but I did go to the John Glenn game and talked to Coach Scheck before the game, and he said, well, wait till that draw happens. When Maysville goes on the board, everybody else is going to run to the other bracket. And there's a lot of truth in that because people don't want to have to face you in the tournament given the success that you guys have had.
Yeah, we'll see. We're going to go on the board and we're going to prepare for every team just like we have all season, and we'll see. You never know. We've always said there's every single year when we do that tournament draw, there's always a surprise.
Right.
Coach Brown and I meet 2 or 3 hours before the tournament draw, and we're always writing names on the bracket and trying to predict who's going where, and there's always a surprise.
Now, at least in the East District, you guys get that option of where you want to go on the bracket. When I coached at Hillsborough in the Southeast District, whatever the seeds came out, boom, they threw you on the bracket that way. And, boy, coaches did not like that. And I don't know why it's not uniform across the state of Ohio. But
I believe they're the only district that does that.
I know, and it's just we always hated it. But right now, you guys number 1, of course. John Glenn number 2 in the NPI rankings. Cambridge having a great year. They're number 3. Beavers number 4 at 9-2. So, your 4th seed right now, 11 games into their season, they have won 9 games. So, it's going to be an interesting tournament draw, to say the least, and an interesting tournament because there's some good teams out there.
Yeah. This, we've always said, the East District, our area, I think a lot of people overlook how good basketball is in this area. We don't have a ton of, although Meadowbrook does, we don't have a ton of 6'8" athletic guys, roaming around, and but basketball in this area is really, really good.
Well, it's interesting. Coach Wally came up here at halftime, and he goes, hey, how old is the 6'8" kid?
Yeah, boy, he's athletic.
Because that's what he said, and, we can't teach him to be 6'8". So definitely drawing some interest in his abilities tonight there. So, Coach, I will say this. Based on, a nice fourth quarter performance and our chance to spread the wealth to somebody else, if you could pass that along to Alex Ray, he is our Lock 9 Pizza player of the game tonight. So,
good for him.
Hey, spread the wealth, and young man came into the game, hasn't got to play that much, and hit 3 threes in the fourth quarter. So he's our Lock 9 Pizza player of the game. And I'll also pass this along. We also have a Great Clips Great Play of the game. We gave that one to Connor Larimer. And boy, he's going to show this on our replay here. Brett's going to show it. But Connor, he had a block, and then he came down and got the basketball. He saved it. So we were like, that block and that little sequence, the block and the save, that's our Great Clips Great Play of the game. Again, spreading the wealth.
I love it.
Young man coming in and playing hard, coming in off the bench.
That's right.
Well, we certainly appreciate Coach Cox joining us here.
Thanks for having me.
And again, my 30th broadcast of Maysville basketball over the last.
You're probably tired of watching us, aren't you?
I feel like I know all of these kids by, I feel like I know them all. And, I feel that's good because we're recruiting some of them.
I was going to say, maybe we can get some of them to come over
maybe
your guys'
we'll get
way.
some of them to come over to Muskingum. So Coach Wally here tonight. I know he was interested in talking to some of the guys after the game. So, again, best of luck to you coming up this Friday, and best of luck the rest of the way. I'll be here a couple more times. So,
appreciate that.
Add them on number. And again, thank you for joining us in our post game.
Thanks, guys.
Well, that is basically going to wrap everything up here from Southtown tonight. Maysville now a 72-33 winner over Meadowbrook. Zach, we got anything else we need to add here? We did I got the Lock 9 Pizza player of the game, Alex Ray.
Yeah.
We also did our great clips, as we actually had the clip to show. The great clips clip, the play of the game, Owen Larimer with his block and where he went down and managed to save the basketball. So two guys that really came in off the bench, and they don't really play as much as the other guys, but hey, great effort in that fourth quarter, so good for them. We get to reward them. 100%,
and like you said in the break, you got to spread the wealth around. Who doesn't like a free pizza from Lock 9? It's delicious.
Hey, who doesn't? I would love a pizza from Lock 9 Pizza.
Sounds great.
Sure deal. So anyway, that's going to wrap everything up here from Southtown. I am Dave Hilliard for Zach Chrisman, Brett Klein. Thank you for listening and watching high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
You've been listening to High School Basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon. High School Basketball is a presentation of AVC Sports.